Hi everyone, it's Emma from Emma K Plans and welcome back to this week's Plan With Me. I think this week is actually going to be up somewhat on time, which is nice because I failed miserably last week. So I think this one is going to be a little bit better. So this is the week of Feb 14th through the 20th, which is or was Valentine's Day. And I have this really beautiful kit from Glam Planner that I am using. I kind of wish that I had used this kit in my main planner instead now after like laying down the spread in my main planner, but sometimes that happens. You just like don't know, you just don't know. So this is the kit and spread that I did in my main planner. So I really like the foil choice. I used purple and red sparkle, but I just need to accept that dark colored kits are not my style. I just don't enjoy using them. I really struggle to find character stickers that like match them, and I just need to stop because it is not me. So that was the kit that I ended up using, and then I had this one pulled for this planner, and I'm gonna stick with it because I've already laid down that one, but it'll be interesting to see how this comes out. So I am using for the first time the new Glam Planner format. This is the mini kit format, which I specifically purchased to test it out because I knew I was going to be using it in this planner. I've always been a mini kit user with Glam Planner, but I just don't know if the new mini kit format is going to work for me, so that's why I wanted to test it out first. So these are the full boxes. It is the Silly Studio Valentine's Day art. Beautiful art as always. Like you can't go wrong honestly. So this is the like main label page. So there is like thin pattern strips up the top, labels, more labels, like third boxes, and then those two like sizes in plain, and then these new size is like the half box is smaller than it used to be, which I really enjoy. You get new icons, deco, the scripts are gone, and then sidebar. Then these are like little thing size strips, which I love. I love that so much. Glitter headers in the kit, and then the beautiful bottom washi. And then I picked up the double box, the version 1, so Blonde Fashion Girls. And then I picked up 2 label samplers just because I'm really not sure how like it's gonna work. So picked up 2, and then I went through my, I have like at the back of my foil binder folder, I have this like pocket that I just put in like one-off sheets or like sheets that there's not enough to make a foil bundle, or like samplers or that sort of thing. And then I just pulled out a few like pink things, and I think they actually go together quite well. So I just pulled out this label sampler. I've got this heart Valentine bottom washi from Sticker Guru from last year, as well as a couple of the quotes left. I have some stuff from the Scribble Prints Co. Rose Pink foil bundle that I used for my wedding spread last year. So I've got quite a bit of that left. And then I've got the pink that like matches the label sampler. So I used 2 of those foil bundles, and I've got some of that left. And then of course I have my pulled stickers, and most of them are from Papershire because they are all pink, and Papershire stickers, a lot of them are pink. So that's what I'm working with. I'm going to get started, and I'm going to swap over to a voiceover. Hello everyone, it is voiceover me, and we are back. I have a brand new microphone, which I am hoping works, obviously. I used to use the microphone that was like inbuilt to like with my computer, but I now have like a totally separate actual microphone. So yeah, we're gonna see how that goes, but I am hoping it is a better quality. Not that I really had like a huge issue with like the old quality, but I'm always trying to improve, so hopefully this one is. So with the inserts and the spiral planner that I use from OK Plans, the 3 separate bits of bottom washi from Glam Planner like just fit in the bottom, so I've got to be really careful with how I lay them down. So there is a tiny gap between each of them, but sometimes it's really hard to see because otherwise I run out of room. But I really enjoyed the way that this bottom washi looked, and then I really enjoyed the bows with the little hearts on top as well. Also, fair warning, I totally fucked this up, and it makes me want to scream. So I didn't end up getting to use the not the bottom washi, the double box, and you'll see me picking apart all the residue that was left over for a little while. I was gonna cut it out, and I just thought, no, you know what, you see the good, the bad, and the ugly. And then, to be honest, there's still a bit left over, but I just gave up. Like, I just could not be bothered dealing with it anymore, so I ended up just, rolling with it. So anyway, didn't end up using the double box, but I used all of the other full boxes aside from the dog, although I do really like the dog. I think it's a Samoyed from memory. I just didn't quite think it matched the, elegance of this kit. I don't know, it just felt a bit odd to me, so I ended up cutting it out, and I used all of the other boxes, which is fun. So I guess what do I normally do? I normally just give a bit of an update during this base process before we get into the day by day. So nothing much is really exciting is happening at the moment in my planning life. I'm settling into my new I don't want to say new normal because that makes me want to throw up a little bit. Just my new life with shopping, from different shops and where I get my stuff from now, and just really starting to get used to it and enjoying it a lot. So I feel like there's heaps of new art coming, as in not new artists entirely, but artists that previously wouldn't have even been picked up by the main shops, and now they are getting used, which I think is really exciting. I really enjoy seeing more, I don't want to say diverse because that's also a buzzword at the moment, but more artists in the space. I think it's a good thing. The more artists there are creating pretty art for me to use, the better. So I've been enjoying that. In unrelated but personal news, I have, not officially yet, hopefully by the time you see this, actually maybe by the time you see this it'll be officially, but I'm in the process of booking my trip to America, which is exciting. So in May I'll be in LA, Disney, and then Hawaii on the way home. So I am looking for recommendations for a few things. So a kit for Hawaii, Elisa from Plan with Elisa, gave me a good idea of a Glam Planner kit that I don't have but will be searching for. But if anyone else has any suggestions, I am open to them. Rosie from Rosie Plans also suggested Moana kit, which is what I was kind of thinking. But if anyone has any other ideas, please let me know. I'm also looking for ride and restaurant labels, but the problem is the ones that I've seen so far are bigger than what I'm wanting. I'm really ideally wanting them to fit in a little thing size, and there's only one shop that I can think of that does them. I mean, and they're Disney World anyway, but I would prefer if anyone has any other suggestions. I don't want to say I'm desperate, but I'm going in May, and I'm filming this on the 26th of February, and I leave on technically the 30th of April, so that's literally in 8 weeks, and obviously I have to get my mail shipped over to me, so I'm I'm not desperate yet, but I will be soon. So yeah, if you have any suggestions, please either leave them on the comments, or you can message me on Instagram. I did have a few boxes up on my stories, the questions, but by now they'll probably be gone. Yeah, so that's really exciting. That's our first foray into the world with COVID, I guess. We in Australia, I feel this is hard for other countries to really grasp, but we literally could not leave the country from March 2020 until November 2021. We actually had to apply to the Australian government to be allowed out and it was only on compassionate grounds. So this is big for me. But anyway, I'm already going into the day by day. So that's my exciting news. Let me know if you have any suggestions. Now, day by day. So Monday, actually I'll start as I normally do. I marked work this week with the bow laptops stickers in pink. I had the pink colorway and I thought this was literally perfect. I then used the work scripts from Planner Choco, but I ended up realizing I had work scripts on the wiggle, so you'll see like about halfway through I realized that, and I like pulled them up and used them from the bundle instead. To mark coffee this week, I also used 2 different alternating stickers from the Paper Shire like coffee mug sheet. I used a lot of Paper Shire this week because her colour seems to be pink and that obviously matches really well. I also tried, I mainly colour blocked this week, but you'll see I kind of get a bit confused because the colours look quite similar, and then also the patterns look very different in some of the colours, so I like mainly colour blocked, but there is a little bit where I just lost the plot, so just don't judge me. So I marked work, and then I was extremely busy on Monday, like absolutely drowning in work, so I honestly don't know if that like Paper Shire character is like happy, like she's looking at the clock and she's finished work, or if she's stressing out because like where have the hours in the day gone. That was more where I was at. So then I made an Etsy order based on like a sale that was running. I picked up some things that I'd been meaning to buy for a while but just hadn't really got around to it, so I ordered from Planner Hannah, which is the first time, but I ordered some Jurassic Park things, which is really exciting, and then I put in a big order from Carly Plans because I really love her stuff. This was Valentine's Day. I'd realised I forgot to put the date numbers in, so I'll go and do that after this video. And my husband got me flowers, so I used a Fox and Cactus Girl to mark that. And then I started watching Manifest, using a Paper Shire sticker to mark that. If any of y'all watch Manifest and you want to talk to me about it, please do. So far I've just finished season 1, but I have no, like I already kind of, not that I know spoilers, but like I've seen things and I don't mind, like I'm not one of those people who cares about getting spoiled, so if you watch it, please let me know, and I need to know if you were Team Jared or Team, I don't even know what the other guy's name is, Zeke, I think, so you can probably guess which team I'm on based on that comment, but I really need to know. I'm like really into it. So anyway, on Tuesday I marked work, and then my head was spinning because I was so fucking busy I couldn't even see straight, so I used a Paper Shire sticker to mark that, and then it was payday at my second job because I'd worked like the Sunday prior. Then I went to a local Italian restaurant with my brother, so I used a 1 ton and a million sticker to mark that. And then again, I came home. I think the first night I watched Manifest, I watched 3 episodes. And then Tuesday I watched it, I watched 4 episodes. And then I also watched it on Wednesday and I watched 5 episodes. So I was just like so into it. I've kind of slowed down a little bit now because of which team I'm on, and I read something that says that team does not continue, and I was really sad about it, so I will keep watching it, but I've just like slowed down a little bit since this week where I was literally watching 3, 4 or 5 episodes in one go. So also I realized I've set the speed for this to 200 times when normally I do 1.5, so that's why I feel like I'm talking so fast and I can't keep up, so apologies if that's really noticeable, but next week I think I'll put it back to 1.5 speed because this is getting difficult to talk this fast. Then Wednesday I had coffee again, so I used the same thing to mark. Again, same thing with work. Then long story short, there's no bank near my shop. We have to go to the next suburb over, so we take the money, like when people pay cash, we have to deposit it, and there's like a really good like burger joint in that town, so whenever we go, me and my boss like stop for lunch, and that's what we did. So I used Paper Shire like chips to mark that because that's normally what I get. Then at home I cooked dinner, so I have this random sheet from Paper Shire that's like kitchen like utensils, as in like I've like got like a jug, a fridge, a microwave, and I really don't know when to use them, so I just kind of have started using them for when I cook dinner, even though like I probably didn't use a jug or a kettle, whatever you want to call it, but I don't know when else to use them. And then for a third time in 3 days, I spent the night on the couch watching Manifest. So yeah, it's become a thing. Then we move on to the second half of the week. Thursday, this was probably my favourite colour out of like all the colours for colour blocking, and it was the one that only had one, which was a bit sad, but anyway, sometimes that's how it rolls. So again, coffee and work, same thing, not very exciting. I was fucking furious this day, so I used the last like battery empty sticker for Once More With Love that I have to mark that, and I was gonna write something worse like fucking furious or seeing red or something, but I just decided to put in instead the, what's it called, the script in my feelings. It's easier and I went with it, but I feel like in my feelings kind of downplays how I was actually feeling. But anyway, then I used the new half box size, which I am obsessed with. It is so much better than the old size. I love it. And I don't really know that I love this, but I used a bow foiled icon and then a heart icon from the kit, and then a Kids' Creation script to mark cuddles. And I feel like, no offense if you mark this frequently because that's totally fine, but I feel like a child saying that, like I marked cuddles, but like that's what I wrote down, and that's, I don't know. I don't know why that makes me feel weird. I just never would I've never marked that before. It was the first time I ever used that sticker, but anyway, I did. Then I used a flat lay from Stella Bow Sticker Co. to mark like planning next week, planning time, whatever. I couldn't find a script for it, so I just went with planning. Now, you can't see because I'm doing it off camera, but here's where I'm hacking up the work scripts because I realised I instead had better work scripts. I think these ones come off a bit easier, so my apologies. You know, it is what it is, but yeah, I thought since I'm not going to use this bundle again, like because I only have a few little leftovers, I may as well use it while I can. So moving on to Friday, so I stopped in at my local cafe on the way to work and got a coffee. When I write coffee, I don't drink coffee, I drink chai, but I don't know why I can't be bothered writing chai, and sourdough toast. So sometimes I just need that on the way to work when it's Friday and I just need it. So that's what I marked. Then obviously I went to work after that, and I then marked, I had a little like a gap and I didn't really know what else to mark, so that day I did like an Insta post, which I do frequently, but I sometimes mark it when I have nothing else to mark, which is what happened this time, so that's what I did. Then on Friday night, I was playing Pokemon, and I found my latest shiny, which is a shiny Teddiursa, which, if you don't know Pokemon, Teddiursa is a little teddy bear Pokemon, and the shiny version is like a bright green, and I love him so much. I was searching for him for a few days, and I found him this night, and I was just so happy, and even though that sticker is a Clefairy, it's a Clefairy, and it's not a Teddiursa, I thought the colours matched perfectly. And then here's me trying to work out which colour I was up to because I couldn't figure it out, but I got there in the end, and I marked a controller from Papershire to mark Pokemon with Josh. So I've been marking whenever I find a shiny Pokemon like in a separate box, and then like my brother was over and we were playing, so like that's why it's kind of marked twice, but it's definitely different. And then when he went home, surprise, surprise, I watched Manifest all night. I think this is the last time I watched it, so I'm like up to this point now. Like this is the end of season 1. I just finished, so whew, take a breath. Yeah, that's where I'm up to. Then moving on to Saturday, I used a sleep in like pillow sticker with the script already on it from what's it called? Coffee Monsters Co. I picked this sticker because I was going to put it on a flag, but then I realised that there's no flags in the new format, but I couldn't be bothered going back into my storage and finding another sticker, so I just decided to use it. And then I used a like foiled box from the sampler to mark. I had a girls' day with Mum. We like just went out and did some shopping and got lunch and Starbucks. Like you'll see that. Like I wrote girls' day with Mum, and then underneath I wrote what we did. So we went to this shop called Quacks, which is like this massive. It's primarily like a Christmas decorating store, but then it also has a lot of other seasonal stuff like Easter, Halloween. And for us in Australia, that's really hard to come by. We don't have like Michael's, like TJ Maxx, Pier 1, like all of those that offer seasonal decor. We just don't have them. We've got TK Maxx, which is like the same brand, but it's like the UK version, but it's, yeah. So it's kind of hard to come by. So there's this store that's recently just opened, but unfortunately it's actually recently closing as well. And that's why we were there, because they had like 75% off everything. And I picked up a lot of seasonal decor, which I was really excited about. And that's something like Mum and I do together. We love seasonally decorating. So that was fun. Then we went to TK Maxx to pick up some little Easter things. Then I went to Starbucks because I was near one and I don't live near one, so you've got to go when you go. And then I came home and I like decorated the house for Easter, so I used the Coffee Monsters Co. like little person, I can't think of what they're called anymore, in the bunny suit. That's also where the little person holding the eggs is from as well. The girl with the clothes is from Paper Shire, and then the coffee chick, I think she's actually technically drinking boba, but anyway, is from Happy Dyer. Then finishing off the week, this is where I realised I used the wrong colour, but I'd already put everything down and I couldn't be fucked fixing it. Like this colour is actually Thursday's colour, but I think it's close enough. So I had a lazy morning. I used a sticker from Paper Shire to mark that, and then a Kinsey's Creation script, which I ripped, which is why there's like a rip through lazy, but anyway. And then you can see the colour difference with the colour that I was supposed to use. And I used a like eggs and bacon sticker from the Wiggle, and then a date script because we went on a breakfast date, and it's the same way that I marked it in my main planner. And I don't know, I just liked like the simplicity of it. Like you can clearly see what we went on a date and then the food that we got, so I really liked that. Then there's a lot of, actually this day is almost all scripts. There's only one thing that's not. That's good, I like that. Then I used a grocery cart icon to mark going to the grocery store. I don't call it the grocery store. I don't know why I just said that. Please just, no. I go to the supermarket, so that's what I do. And then I didn't have a washing machine icon, so I just used a house icon to mark laundry with the script. Then my best friend Maddie came over and I used a sticker from Happy Dyer, as well as a Time with Friends script from Kinsey's Creations to mark that. And then in the evening, Maddie helped me. I dyed my hair, like, so it was kind of brown, kind of not before, and now it's like half brown, half blonde. So just for something different. And then I used a sticker from Stella Bow Sticker Co. to mark that. And that is the end of the week. I feel like there's probably going to be comments telling me I talk too fast in this video, and I 100% agree with you. Next time it'll be back to 1.5 times and I can actually breathe. So thanks for watching. Then just zooming out so you can see, I put down the deco. There's only a little bit of deco now in the kits, which I don't love, but I don't hate. I don't know. I feel like if the deco is the right size, it's going to be good. If it's big deco, it's probably, I'm going to have to start cutting it in half. So overall, my final thoughts on the mini kit format, I definitely will be able to use a mini kit in the future as long as I buy at least one label sampler. This time I bought two, but I kind of used half and half. I think I'll buy two in the future, like just to be sure. But I was a bit nervous the mini kit format wasn't going to work for me, but after using it, it definitely will. I flip through in a minute so you can see what like I have left over, but yeah, final thoughts are definitely it'll work for me. I'm also really excited to play with a luxe kit to kind of see what is my preference going forward, but it's good to know that if I want to go with mini, it will work for me. So here is the, like, what do you call it, like the wiggle, so you can kind of see. I really like how all the pink foil came together, even though it wasn't the same color. I think there's like 3 different wiggles or different foil colors there, and I think it all came together really well. As you can see, that's what I've got left from the kit. It helped having the sampler that I could pull in the extra labels, but I still had plenty left over, so I'm confident that I can make it work in the future. That is everything. Kind of wish I saved this kit for my main planner, but you live and you learn. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!